Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite guests from the Wreck My podcast get together around a round table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here with my guest this week. He's got a dark alley and a bad idea that says you should shut your mouth. It's Cam.
That's pretty much everything that encompasses my entire identity.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He gives champagne for his real friends and real pain for his sham friends. It's Krager.
Champagne.
Yeah. He took a headfirst slide into Cooperstown on a bad bet. It's Joe.
I don't take very many bad bets.
No, but you did take this one.
I did take that one.
And I'm like a lawyer with the way that I'm always trying to get you off. I'm your host, Jordan. Do you guys know what those references were to?
No.
Fall Out Boy song titles.
Actually, a very sad story.
What, they died?
No.
Pete Wentz died.
No, Joe and I made a slap bet. And I won the slap bet.
Oh.
But because, like, I would never really want to, like, slap one of my good friends. Like,
Yeah.
I just never used it. And then, like, we were talking about it one day. And, like, what was our slap bet about? And neither of us can remember. But if you can't remember what the bet's about, the slap is null and void till you can remember it. So I lost my slap.
Aw.
Yeah. That's very sad.
Fun fact.
That was a great story. What are you guys looking at on your phone? What's
He
going
just
on?
showed me the world's coolest cat toy.
Oh, coolest cat toy. Okay.
And then I'm showing Krager that an alumni of my high school just got promoted and got called up to play for the Texas Rangers in the major leagues.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
I got that notification. I thought it was pretty rad.
Is that sports ball?
Yeah, baseball. Yeah.
Cool. So, guys, I have something awesome right now that I want to proclaim to the world because I did mention that I was going under anesthesia a few weeks ago.
Wait, is it?
No, it's about me.
Do you have a drum roll soundboard?
I don't.
Is it
Hold on, I got
awesome?
you. Oh, I got you.
Yes. There we go. I don't have an ulcer.
Yay!
Also, I don't have stomach cancer.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have other things that are bad. So I'm all good. I'm all good in the stomach.
Yeah.
So there you go.
then-
if you wanted to know.
What's the issue then?
Do you have like a high stomach acid content?
I have acid reflux and psychosomatic from me being so anxious all the time. So,
So
physically okay, mentally maybe not so great.
So just meditate and take Prilosec.
There you go. Yep, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Generic omeprazole. That's what I got.
Oh yeah,
going
it's cheaper.
on,
It's
'cause, you know,
great.
it's way cheaper.
You can get a 3-pack for $12.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm gonna jump into the beer real quick. Actually,
jump
first
into
here, before we get any
How
further.
do you fit in the tiny hole?
All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast. All I wanna eat is
No, the reason I wanted to get into it right now is because you mentioned about a 6-pack or a 3-pack or whatever. So guess how much I paid for this 6-pack? I'm not even gonna say what this beer is yet. For our
$8.
audiences.
$6.
$6.99 for this 6-pack.
Where?
It's really good.
Right. Okay, so
Where?
Okay, I'm gonna get into it. So
Aldi.
Let me. Yes, it was Aldi.
Aldi is great.
Aldi. But now, so this is what this beer. It's called Independence Harbor Amber Ale with honey added. Now, it doesn't even tell you the brewery on
No.
here. You have to go and find it on the side. It's from a place called Custom Tap Brews in Rochester, New York. So when you go to Aldi, the grocery store, there's an area that says craft beer of the club or month club.
Yeah.
And this was there for $6.99. This is pretty much a fake brewery and a fake beer that was made specifically for the grocery store. Now, it's not great. It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
It's
not
fine
bad.
for $6.99.
It's
It's
like-
beer. It's
it's-
better than a Bud.
It's,
Honestly,
it's,
I'll say
it's Bud
better-
Light Orange level.
It's a summer ale.
I say above that. To me, it's malty enough to be better than some of the beers we've had here from like nice craft places.
I think so too. And for
Yeah.
$6.99, but I do want to mention this is fake beer that we're drinking.
Yeah.
Like this is like a dumb beer.
It's real beer by a
it's
fake
real
company.
beer by
Yeah.
a fake company, pretty much,
It's
made
called
for a grocery store.
Independence Harbor Amber Ale. It
Yeah.
says ale with honey added, and then the tagline is "Forget the tea,
Yeah.
drink the ale."
I like that tagline.
I like
Yeah.
the tagline. Here's the thing: I probably won't post this on BSN Craft Beer because I'd probably get shamed for doing that.
You know what?
But
They
I
should
don't
they
do
should
it.
try Podunk Poor People beer too.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
you might hit a gem like
So
this.
hey, sometimes
Extend your palate.
Sometimes you need to just buy a 40 of what's that bee? The one with the bee, Hornets or whatever. That
Burt's Bees?
No, yeah. Miller makes one that's like a 40
I know
of
exactly
malt
what you're
liquor that
talking
has
about,
the
yeah.
bee on it. Sometimes you just need
Mickey's?
to buy that. Sure. Sometimes you just need to buy that, and that's
I'll
what
say
I did.
this is like we're not above being trashy here. Krager eats 7-Eleven taquitos. I'll eat an entire box
bread.
of Kraft macaroni and cheese. like by myself.
Oh man, I
Are
practically.
you saying that those aren't trashy?
And
Eating a box of mac and cheese by yourself is not trashy.
no, and me, I like to be trashy sometimes when I eat my
I don't know, it's a
keto-friendly
craft.
trail mix. Just kidding.
Get the fuck out.
I don't know. Do they even make that? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
It's just called trail mix.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jordan, you just probably have peanut butter fingers.
I do have peanut butter fingers. I love peanut butter
Do you guys
fingers.
remember kids like when we were little? Like, yeah, you could tell which kids were idiots because they were popsicle kids. Like they had just popsicle and
All
juice
over
stain
their-
all
yeah.
over their face,
Yes.
and that's
Was it Krager?
Krager.
Were you
I
a popsicle kid?
No,
He
I
was
know,
like,
no,
that
no.
was me.
No, Morgan
Real
sent me
quiet over there.
something. So actually kind of like I wasn't sure how to respond to that. It's about popsicles, but I think it was
my next door neighbors were the two biggest popsicle kids I ever met in my life,
I
and
hated
they
popsicles.
always had red all over their entire face.
Oh.
And they're totally corn syrup children.
No,
like
yeah.
they're so dumb.
So Morgan sent me something that says, "Me, Lord, show me if she is the one because I'm like really into her. Her bites cheese stick instead of peeling off a strip."
What's wrong with that?
I was gonna say this meme is saying like if you eat a like a
string
The
cheese,
string
string
but you
cheese,
bite it.
If you bite it, that's like really bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's how I eat
That's how
string
I
cheese.
What?
eat
I
string.
would only. It's fun. It's
Well,
kids, it's
when
fun.
I was a kid, yeah, but like now I'm an adult.
It's
I
like
gotta
I'm
be
just
gonna eat
efficient.
the cheese.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like underoos. It's underwear that's fun to wear. It's like cheese that's fun to squeeze. Like, come on.
I was gonna say, I thought Underoos was just
Here's my adult fucking debate against peeling string cheese. I don't want cheese molecules underneath my fingernails when I'm talking to people later. If I just hold it in the tube and take a bite, it's no
Okay,
big
well, here's
deal.
the difference. I haven't had a string cheese as an adult, so maybe I'd be different.
Well, then there you
but
go.
As a
Like, you
kid,
ate it as an adult.
a kid, you had to.
I'm
had
lactose
to
intolerant.
pull
I eat string cheese every day.
You guys are
I
crazy.
do eat string cheese every day as well, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you exactly how I eat it. I'll peel like the first two strands,
And then you chew.
I just eat the entire thing.
Yeah.
I
No,
just
but
bite
then
and
then
bite
what
and-
you've created is a large strand that you're eating. You've taken two
Oh,
strands.
that
and
makes
then
it a
you
third
add
strand.
A third large strand.
I just eat mine straight off the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even peel it.
I just eat the whole strand.
Speaking
Yeah.
of
One
like
entire strand.
speaking of nostalgia
Still a string.
foods when
We
you're
eat
a
rope
kid.
cheese.
Speaking of nostalgia like food when you're a kid, so Madison, I was reminiscing to her that when I was younger, every night after dinner, I would have a cake cone with mint chocolate chip ice cream in it. That was
Yeah.
what I ate every night. She went and bought me cake cones and mint chocolate chip ice cream.
What
the
a
green kind.
awesome wife.
And I had two last night.
Mint chocolate chip is highly underrated.
It's
no,
so
I don't think
underrated.
it's underrated at all. I think people love it, just they forget they love it.
I saw they have a mint moose tracks ice cream.
Where?
Oh, that sounds
Yeah, because that sounds delicious.
What's moose
Heaven
tracks?
is a place on earth, and it's where mint moose tracks
like
is.
fudge chunks and like
You've never had
swirl
moose
through.
tracks?
And it's got like
And
little
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter cups in there and stuff like
See,
that.
peanut
You
butter
have
and mint.
never had moose tracks.
Peanut butter in the mint makes me nervous, but
no, that was my go-to Cold Stone.
and that's what
back
you
in
said,
the
and I
day.
gave you a hard time last
Yeah.
time. But if it was just
Yeah,
like
you
the
did.
chocolate chunks with the swirl, I think I'd be totally into it.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. Anyway, got a little off topic. Back to the beer. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Real quick, what was your go-to like favorite snack as a kid?
As a kid, mine was weird.
Mine is, and I still really love them, but the lactose intolerance really. Those Baby Bell cheeses in the red wax.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
so
those were
good.
good. Those
Oh,
were
I
good.
used to
love
love
those.
getting those.
I love
Those are good.
like a light aged Gouda. That's what it is. It's Gouda,
Mm-hmm.
but like not aged as hard as most Goudas, and
Yeah.
in that red wax. And I'll still eat those. If I get a pack of 8 of them, they're gone in a day because I have no self control.
Wait, that's just how you're supposed to eat them.
Right. They come in the 8-pack because that's one serving.
No, it's like I get the Baby Bell Swiss cheese in the circle, and then I
Yeah.
just eat the whole circle.
Oh, the one with like the foil around it,
Yeah.
and then they're really soft cheeses.
Well, you guys are gonna call me trashy. My go-to back in the days when I lived in Van Nuys, it was a treat whenever we got to go to 7-Eleven, and I always got a slushie.
It's a Slurpee there.
What?
it was a treat to go to
7-Eleven.
Well, no.
Well, you know what? I'm actually kind of with, even though this is super hilarious, I'm with Krager on this one because I grew up so poor that if
Whoa.
my dad took me to 7-Eleven, it was a big deal because I got to get a snack.
We weren't rich, but I don't think we were like terribly.
Oh, we
poor.
were dirt poor. I ate
But-
beans for
but-
dinner.
But it's like,
I
it
eat
wasn't.
beans for
No,
dinner.
but it's like you knew you were getting like some kind of like a sweet or savory
Yeah,
snack
yeah,
that you wouldn't normally
yeah.
get
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
went there. So I would get I would get some kind of slushy,
yeah.
and
That was the best part.
and I would get the Ritz cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
The-
Ritz
the-
Bits.
The cheese
Ritz
ones,
Bits.
yeah.
I never ate the cheese ones. I always ate the peanut
Oh,
butter.
I ate
ones.
the cheese
I
ones
love
like
peanut
So
butter.
crack.
that
Yeah.
so as a young boy, that was my go-to.
a young
that?
boy
What
blossoming into
what
a
was
man.
your Slurpee mix as a kid?
Ooh, it was always the
Cherry
cherry and the
Coke.
Coke.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Cherry and the Coke together.
And
I
also,
I
also
never did the Coke one.
my mom,
Really?
Coke was
my
good.
mom always told me whenever I was a kid, I was such like a sugar fanatic.
Yeah.
I'd wake from a nap like candy.
That's just
Well,
Jordan and I now.
Yeah, I loved slushies so much until I had one the day I got the flu, and then I barfed it all up, and I don't think I've had a slushie since.
Oh man.
That was like me
Yeah.
and whiskey. But
Yeah.
actually, what I'd love to get now for slushies is the Crystal Light ones because they're so
Ooh.
freaking powerful in flavor.
Right.
But they're
That's
so
cool.
bad.
Joe,
for
what
you.
was your go-to snack pack? JoJo's?
No. I went to like the Fruit by the Foot.
Gushers.
Yeah.
That was
Gushers,
on my
fruit
list.
roll-ups, things like that. That's
Yeah.
what I
I'll
gravitated to.
I'll tell you what my go-to packaged was.
Okay.
Any type of Rice Krispie treat. I love when they had the
yeah.
chocolate on the
Yeah.
bottom,
And the peanut
drizzle
butter
of
swirl.
peanut butter, the like M&Ms and stuff.
Yeah.
Kudos were really good too.
Kudos were
Kudos
delicious.
were great. But I'll tell you what I ate. Oh, you don't know what kudos are?
They were like a little granola
Well,
bar
7-Eleven
that
was
also that was also like
You know what I freaking
I
meant.
know. I know.
it was like essentially a corn syrup and chocolate bar that had like a little bit of granola in it, so parents
Yeah,
thought they were good for
barely.
you, and then had like M&M's minis all over it. So
Yeah.
it was like you were eating a fucking cookie.
You were
I
eating
think
a
I know
candy
what you're
bar.
talking about.
Yeah.
You're eating a candy bar.
that had oats in it.
Do you guys remember Dunkaroos?
Yes.
Yeah, Dunkaroos
Yes.
are the best.
So
but I was
good.
going to tell you what will kill you is what I ate every day after school when I got home. I got an Oscar Mayer wiener, pre-made like hot dog. I would heat it up in the microwave, and I would put it in a white piece of bread. Not
You-
even a bun.
oh,
white bread
am
slice.
I-
And no wonder you just had to go get like arthroscopic surgery down your fucking
Am
throat.
I the only trashy person who loves the Oscar Mayer hot dogs with the cheese inside?
No, I love those too. I love those. That is a poor people delicacy.
Yes, it
I don't
is.
think I've ever.
Good.
I
Oh,
don't
it
think
is
I've
so
ever had
good.
that.
And just ask me if the cheese tastes like cheese.
Does it taste like cheese?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
Although I'll
so
bring it back up.
good.
Another fun thing from my childhood is whenever I visit my grandma, we go to Rouse, we get different types of apples and different types of cheeses, and we'd mix them together and eat them.
Oh, that's nice. Actually,
It's like putting a slice of cheese on your apple pie.
Well, no. That's like a charcuterie board. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
essentially what it is.
Apples and cheese.
Guys, we spent like 15 minutes talking about snacks.
I don't see the problem.
I don't see the problem
we
either.
we could go an hour and 45 minutes
Yeah.
just talking about
What
bread.
I do want to
Yeah.
bring up is that Joe Gennaro answered a question for us from a last podcast.
Oh.
Joe Gennaro of the Comic Book Rundown podcast. We didn't know who the Eternals are when we were talking about MCU Phase 4.
Right.
And for those of you who don't know what MCU is, that's Marvel Cinematic
I
Universe.
feel like I'm about to know who they are.
So I think Joe is going to tell us who they are. So he said, okay, guys, here's what I can tell you without looking anything up. The Eternals are human beings that were picked up, abducted by beings known as the Celestials at the dawn of man. We have seen the Celestials already. They appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy when the Collector was explaining where the Infinity Stones came from.
Okay.
The Celestials also are responsible for creating the Kree, the Skrulls, and the Titans, which is Thanos' race.
Okay.
The Kree in turn created the Inhumans, but I don't know if that is canon because I didn't watch that awful show. Tell you what, I watched it. I couldn't tell you either, Joe, so I don't
Okay.
know. Anyway, the Eternals movie potentially can be very important to the MCU because they could show how the human DNA is primed for possibility of a mutation of sorts. In other words, that's how they could explain mutants in the MCU Phase 5. As for Shang-Chi, the other one we were talking about we didn't know, I don't know much about him other than he is a master of Kung Fu. So saying
Sick.
he is a better Iron Fist is actually wrong because Iron Fist knows Kung Fu but would just charge up his chi and then punch you, whereas Shang-Chi would just kick your ass with style. He finishes...
So he's
and-
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, pretty much. And he finishes, and yes, I was definitely cringing while you guys were talking about all of that. So sorry, Joe, that
Sorry,
we
Joe.
were killing you. Cool.
Well, sorry,
does-
Joe.
where does-
I'm taller than you.
Is
so
Joe in the state of California or
no,
not?
Indiana.
he's in
He's in
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
So
Indiana.
how did you do his podcast?
on FaceTime.
Yeah.
FaceTime? Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
They'll
He's
do it on
such a
Skype or FaceTime.
yeah,
things
he's
like
such a good dude. Like, big shout out to that guy.
No, he's so awesome. Like I've never really had I've only really communicated with him like talking to him on the podcast and like
Yeah.
he responds and like he messaged me on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
such a cool
Oh, yeah,
guy.
he's really nice.
He's so cool.
You can also hear the Sex Turtles on his podcast.
Yeah, you can.
Comic
Yeah,
Book
Sex
Rundown.
Turtles.
Oh, really? I need to go check that. I honestly, I've been lacking in so much podcasting
Yeah.
since
Check it out. I
my
think
new
it'll give you a
job.
nice dose of shit that you don't know about yet that can
Yeah.
like actually increase
They're
your
doing. I haven't
your
started
comic
listening
book
to this
love.
arc that he has right now, but the
Yeah.
fairy tale, the Grim fairy tales
Yeah.
one. They're they're downloaded. I just haven't had a chance to listen to them yet.
I listened to all of them. They're awesome.
Speaking of podcasting,
Yeah.
friends, is that on Sunday out in with the Jason and Mindy Difference Between Us? Is that this Sunday?
What are you talking about?
Didn't you
What
say
are
they were
you
having-
talking
they were
August,
having
August 17th.
17th?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's when Morgan
Yeah.
gets back from the
It's
Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's when we're doing Jason and Stephanie's very merry birthday to you. It's their half birthday, but they never get to celebrate because it's always
Wait,
January right after Christmas.
Jason and Mindy have the same
Jason and Stephanie have
Oh.
birthdays that are like in January or something.
Okay.
So they never get to celebrate, so they're celebrating them in August this year.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Do we have a segment coming up?
We do have a segment coming up. And you know what's cool about this segment? It's a dual segment.
What?
It's Would You Rather and Patreon question.
What?
Would you rather? Patreon. I don't know yet.
We just got a question. We just got a question. We just got a question. It's from Patreon.
So I had to
Can
play
you
both.
do a blue from Blue's Clues impression?
I can.
Wow, that's really loud for our listeners. So anyway,
Sorry.
Joe Gennaro also gave us some Would You Rather questions because he was bored and just decided to do it.
Yay.
Yeah,
So
Joe.
I'm going to ask these questions for you. Would you fight 50 angry ducks or wrestle 10 angry platypuses?
Ooh, platypuses because they're so cute.
No. Platypuses.
Platypus eye.
Their bills, they actually secrete not like a venom, but like it's really highly toxic to people. And so 50 angry ducks, you just kick them, you just punt them over and over and over. But the platypi, if they were to get you, you could get so fucked up.
But it would
and
just be
sick.
like you're wrestling Tajiri with his
With
green,
the green
mist.
Yeah, but that's a real toxin, not a WWE toxin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have to go ducks.
I was going to go ducks too because I feel like if you were fighting them and you like punch them, they'd be like, "Quack!"
Not to debunk like Krager's theory immediately, but like I would love to hear your rationale besides just cuteness.
I mean, they're just like cute. I don't. They'd
It's a
be
beaver
fun.
duck.
So
I've always wanted to own one.
Own a
They
platypus.
are really cute.
They're so cute.
They're really cute.
They're so cute.
Australia's fucking weird, guys.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, next one.
Yeah, they have
Um,
spiders as big as your face.
Yeah.
Would you rather poke a sleeping Sasquatch or try and tickle a werewolf?
Oh, Slashwatch all day.
Can I tickle the werewolf when he's a person?
Oh, that's a loophole.
Interesting.
That's a loophole.
Would the werewolf see it as a tickle or a belly rub?
I've seen.
Oh.
I've seen the.
It depends on where you tickle.
I've seen Into the Gray. I'm not messing with.
Well, I was gonna say if you poke a sleeping Sasquatch, at least he's sleeping, so you kind of have a little bit of a head start.
But Sasquatch are so fast; they're faster
But
than a horse.
werewolves-
But
Wolves are
clearly,
really fast,
clearly
too.
they're not smart. If you ever seen,
The Jack Link's commercials.
yeah,
That's true. You can really mess in with Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I would poke Sasquatch. I think.
I think I'd go
100%.
tickle
because,
a werewolf.
because poke Sasquatch, he might like it.
Yeah, you never know.
You know
he
what?
Might
He
think it's
might
funny.
like it.
He might think it's funny.
Tickle
Yeah.
a werewolf, you're gonna get scratched up.
Yeah, but then you become a werewolf and
I'm-
sick.
I'm- I'm-
superpowers.
Unless it's
Hell
Michael
yeah.
J. Fox, and then he'll just shake.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Do you think
shake,
Sasquatches are
shake it.
naturally blurry?
Yeah, they are.
Thanks,
yeah.
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah. That's great. That's a great joke.
It's because they shake so much.
Yeah, werewolf.
No Michael J. Fox jokes on Sasquatch. Anyway, and then here's the last one. I'm not quite sure what he means by this. Would you rather walk like an Egyptian or let something crawl in your skin?
Walk like an
Like this.
Egyptian.
Like
Constantly.
Like constantly walk like an Egyptian or like let something
Just
crawl
kind of like how a pigeon like
in your
bobs its
skin.
head. You're just
such
constantly.
as the thing that crawled in the skin of Orlando Jones in Evolution. And if
Yeah.
you don't know what we're talking about, you can go back and listen to our episode where we discussed
Nice plug.
Evolution. Yeah.
Nice ice
take
cream
the
butt
leg.
Ice cream butt plug.
plug. Yeah. Oh man. You know what? I think I'd rather walk like an Egyptian.
I think so
everywhere.
too. Because then I would just constantly play that song.
Like,
Oh,
or
yeah.
also it says just walk. So if you just jog,
Oh,
that's
that should just jog everywhere.
Yeah.
Or
No,
crawl.
you're just doing it really fast.
If you
Jog like a Tibetan.
if I was gonna say, yeah, if you walk like an Egyptian, do you crawl like a Honduran?
yeah. Yeah. You can just pick a different. You can just pick a different
Does that
area
mean-
of the world.
Yeah.
As long as I can run like a Jamaican.
Run
Or
like
a
a Jamaican,
Kenyan?
just
Yeah,
like
that's
yeah.
what I meant,
Yeah,
but I
you
couldn't
are-
remember.
you
Well,
are
no, but
Kenyan.
Usain Bolt is the
Yeah.
was the fastest man alive.
That's true.
Krager wants to
And
run like a
is.
reggae people.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
and like the
Someone
reggae.
beat him? Well, no, but has anyone beat his time?
No, but he's the fastest man in the world currently.
Then he's still the fastest man.
Krager, that's what
Ever.
you want to do, right? You want to run like a reggae people.
Call back
You guys,
to like 3
no,
episodes.
you are
Yeah, man.
No, you guys are distorting my freaking
That's my
words.
favorite Pokemon.
I don't believe that all reggae people are African American.
Yeah, because Jason Galbraith loves reggae. He's a reggae guy.
Right before this, Krager went, "It's Irie, yeah, man, island time." Before we started.
Building hot.
Yep. He has a steel drum in his car.
He does.
Cool
Yeah.
Runnings is one of my favorite.
Can
That
we
movie's
do Cool
amazing.
Runnings for
Yeah.
this podcast?
Yeah, we'll do
Please.
Cool Runnings.
Yeah, that movie's
It's on
amazing.
there. It's on the list for sure.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
Get on up. It's bobsled time.
Sanka.
Runnings.
Sanka, you dead man.
Yeah, man.
Ja, man. Ein, zwei, drei. That's when the Jamaicans speak
Yeah.
German.
German.
You
Yeah.
want to kiss my lucky egg?
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Okay, moving on to our next segment.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Krager, did you have something to finish? I moved on without even asking.
No, it was gonna be a really bad joke.
Oh, okay.
I ran it back through. I'm like,
I gave you the 10 seconds to think about it. It's kind of like the Joe's text from his work for your brain.
Oh, yeah.
The hashtag problems, guys. you
I
anything?
have multiple.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have two quick ones.
All right, let's do them
Go,
quick.
you go first.
Okay. So first one, my school starts in 2 weeks, and that means I have to go back to work. And I know all of you here are like, "Oh, you had to work, didn't have to work the whole summer." Brr, brr, brr.
Yeah.
It's a casualty of my job. It's a thing. But
Did
I
you
have
just
to.
do the horn?
Yeah.
Brr,
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 brr, brr.
brr.
Yeah. But my classes got amended.
You almost said my chlamydia.
He did.
Is that beer with the tomato juice in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You get a michelada with chlamydia tahini.
My chlamydia.
My classes got amended.
Okay.
And I don't know how I feel about it because I have to
Uh-huh.
completely overhaul my entire course load now.
Okay.
I no longer have film studies
Okay.
on my 5 classes.
How long ago did they let you know that it was amended?
Last week.
Okay.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah. So that means that I used to have 4 filmmaking classes and 1 film studies course.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have all 5 filmmaking classes, which fine. I love making movies and I love helping the kids make movies. It's my favorite. But my film studies class, we would screen different genres and watch a bunch of different stuff and talk about it intellectually and see like how the students started to feel emotionally about films.
Yeah, how
and that
did
kind
you
of thing.
feel about Jack and Jill?
One of the greatest movies ever made.
Depends on which hill.
Yeah. They fetched a pail of water. Oh, man, that joke was bad. I'm so sorry.
Crickets.
I
Just
apo-
crickets.
I
Really
apologize.
spilled that one.
That was terrible. Oh, man, I really fell down and broke my crown on that one.
Oh my god.
And Jill came tumbling after. Anyway, so we're no longer screening any movies.
Okay.
And so I don't get to show any of these kids these really cool, important movies that are relatively contemporary
Yeah.
that they don't get to see.
Yeah.
And now, but I'm happy that some of my courses are just advanced filmmaking courses. They're not stacked with the other courses now. So it's just a lot more work for me in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What if you were to add some of those films to your filmmaking course, but rather than showing full movies, you show scenes and showing them different ways of how they were filmed and
Yeah, like
things
Search for
like that?
Glory.
That's my plan. That's my plan is to show a couple segments and show like prosthetics work and lighting work from
Yeah.
The Thing, or
Things
show
that are-
like
Oh,
Show
The-
things
the-
with like hard
Oh,
shadows.
you mean
Yeah.
Fantastic Four with Thing?
yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
The best. That's the
Great,
nickname
great
of my
set.
penis when it rises.
Yep.
And
Every morning.
it's silver. Yeah. But then
Makes
so
his penis
that's
like
like
from
a
Mad Max.
that's a minor annoyance, right? Like
Yeah.
I can adjust and do it. Like I'm a good teacher. I can figure everything out. Like
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
Are you though?
Yeah, I'm a great teacher. And everybody says so.
You are. I'm sorry. Yes, you are.
Yeah. I'm the yeah. Anyway, and then my second hashtag problem is my new dog shat on my girlfriend's parents' rug. And
that's a
it's a
bummer.
really fancy fucking
But
like
it's okay.
$6,000
Hey,
rug.
hey.
And there's a big old dog poop on it.
Cam, it's more her dog than yours. You're fine.
It is more her dog than mine. Let's be fair. My name is on the microchip, right? Because I just signed the paperwork or whatever. However, Clara bought her. and she's going to be living with Clara and Irvine. So it's her dog. Her dog shat on her parents.
So you shouldn't
it's
feel
whatever.
bad about that at all.
So before I start my problems, are we gonna have a story time or just problems?
Just problems.
Okay, so I have 3.
3. All right, give it to us.
All right. So first, so I went to Home Depot after work because I need to get more stuff for work because with all the fabricating I do, you need a bunch of different stuff. And so over the past 7 weeks that I've been working there, I've already spent $110 on tools and stuff for work.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's not even close to how much I'm going to eventually spend.
Right.
And also, that's with spending $70 at Harbor Freight.
Well, that's why you have to keep spending money is because you're spending money at Harbor Freight.
Well, no, the ones I get there. Also,
There's a reason our Harbor Freight is right next to the 99-cent store.
Common misconception: Harbor Freight, everything they have is lifetime warranty. So you just buy the stuff, keep the receipt, and you always get a new one when it breaks.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
I
there
didn't
you
know
go.
that.
Yeah, but anyway, so I've spent $110, and I eventually will have to buy a huge $500 toolbox. Anyway, so that was the first one, minor annoyance. My second one is I went to City Walk with Morgan 2 nights ago.
That's fun. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah. Did you go to Voodoo Donuts?
Oh yes, we did.
Oh,
Nice.
we went there for my birthday. We went to
and
Carl
we
Strauss
got
and Voodoo
both
Donuts.
of the ones we had peanut butter in
Ooh,
them.
I only
We
got one with peanut butter. You know what was surprisingly really good? I got their plain maple bar.
Mm.
And that was the best maple bar donut
Morgan
I've ever
really
had.
wanted to get that one, but
It was the best I've ever had.
So small voodoo. We got she got
small voodoo.
She got she got the devil's food donut with Butterfingers.
Ooh, that's good.
That one was pretty good, but the one that I got was just like a regular glazed donut with chocolate frosting, peanut butter, and Oreos.
That's a lot of amazing
it was
stuff on there.
so good. But anyway, so we she has friends from out of town who were just at Universal, so we met them at City Walk for dinner. Well, so we didn't want to pay for 2 cars for parking there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we met at the Ralph's like down the street.
Yeah.
And so I parked across the street because you can't leave your car inside the Ralph's parking lot.
Right.
So and so I was going to cross the street and I saw the signal was about to turn. So I'm like, oh, I'll briskly jog. And so I didn't see that there was a little bit of a planter. And so it dropped down about like an inch and a half, 2 inches. And my ankle just like went fap. And so I almost really messed up my ankle.
Are you okay?
I mean, I have a purple. You definitely
yeah.
started. I did it pretty bad, but
You've got like a minor sprain.
I'd say on that day after it happened, it was 7 out of 10 on the pain and movement scale.
Ooh, that's bad.
yeah.
But it's pretty good now. I've messed up my ankle so many times. I'm really good at like almost like rolling my ankle, but I know how to just like dead weight that leg, and
Yeah.
it never happened. This one I was briskly jogging, so on top of that happening, like I was going forward and in front of a bunch of cars, like kind of went down, like but I slowly caught myself, and like so. But still,
Do
I
you wanna
really messed
borrow
up my
my
That
ankle.
sucks. I
brace?
hate when that happens.
Yeah. And then my last one. So on Tuesday, so I'm busy after work Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and usually Fridays. So Tuesday
Because of this now.
yeah. So Tuesdays are my one day after work where I have nothing and I can go home, relax, and like watch a movie, play Xbox, just like unwind,
Yeah. Toss off a little bit.
toss off a little bit. I get home from work, our internet is down.
Ooh.
And it's a Spectrum issue, not us.
Ooh.
And I realized my house, I do not get cell phone service, and we don't pay for cable. So I
have
literally,
nothing to
I was
do.
in a house with nothing. I couldn't call my girlfriend to talk to her. I had to literally, because I have such terrible service, I had to walk halfway down the block to get, like,
You could have just stared at the wall.
so service to talk to her. And I was just like, this was like the biggest first world problem ever. Like, I couldn't do anything. And like, we were getting, like, it was annoying because like our conversation was like, what'd you say?
Right.
What'd you say? And
Yeah.
I just went in the house, but I watched, Old School, which I forgot was how freaking hilarious.
Did you have it
Old
on
School is.
DVD?
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Unrated.
So you watched Old School.
I watched Old School, and I watched Star Trek.
Which Star Trek?
The first of the
Newest ones?
Chris
Pine ones?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
I think,
it was good.
No, we saw the second one together, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
But I was just like, that was all right. But I didn't realize like how dependent I am at my house on internet.
It happens to me too because I essentially live in a glorified parking structure.
Yeah.
So if I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't get anything to work
I was
either.
like, this is like the biggest first world problem. But it was really like I was so pissed off. Like I lost my one night to myself.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I know, especially when you have plans to like go
I want
catch up on stuff.
I couldn't even like play games on my phone.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That sucks.
Yeah.
Joe, what's your first world problem? What's your hashtag problem?
In true Joe fashion, things are
None?
great.
None? Okay. I got a hashtag problem that's kind of right up Krager's alley with his injury that happens when people.
Pretty much broke my ankle last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just offering him my ankle brace from
Oh,
when I had
okay.
an avulsion
Okay.
fracture in my leg, and
It's-
then I offered him one.
It's called a vulva fracture.
A vulva fracture.
No, I didn't fracture my vulva.
No, but I basically broke my ankle last year, so I still have
So
all
you
the
have it.
stuff. Yeah.
So my hashtag problem is right up the same alley as Krager with an injury, except my injury
you had a vulva fracture.
happened while I was sleeping, and I don't know what happened. Last night, I woke up and
what is being 30?
I know, right? Last night, I woke up and my big toe on my left foot was killing me, and all day today, it's been having sharp pain just shooting through it randomly. Like arthritis almost. So I'm like, what is going on? And this is the same foot where I had the bone randomly grow that I had to get sawed off and get the surgery for. So I'm nervous that this foot is having trouble again. I'm going to have to get another freaking surgery on this foot.
You're not. You're just being Jordan about it. It'll go away.
Yeah, Krager's is way worse than
Yeah,
mine.
his ankle's pretty dirty.
Dude, you should have seen mine after the
So
Breaking
bad.
Benjamin concert.
I know.
Yeah,
So
you should have
bad.
seen
Mine
mine
when I
after
broke
my
mine,
avulsion
too.
fracture.
You know what? We have a news story coming up next.
Nice.
I didn't even know we had news stories. You guys ready for a news story? Let's do a news
Let's do it.
story.
News.
What if I wasn't?
Tonight, are you worried that your cats are having sex while you're gone from the house? Here's 10 ways to find out if they are and how to stop them. Step number 1, squirt bottle. That's it. That's all the steps. So do you guys have a
Step 2 to 10, repeat.
repeat? Yeah. Do you guys have any news stories?
I do.
Joe does.
Yeah.
What's your news story?
Did you guys hear that It Chapter 2 is going to be just as long as Avengers Endgame?
It's over
3 hours.
The rough cut of it was 4 hours.
Oh my
and then they
gosh.
cut an hour out of it.
That's way too
That's
long.
insane. That's so long.
Right?
I
I'm
saw
going to have
that-
to pee 12 times during that movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see it, but like,
Jordan, I'm surprised you're going to see that movie.
Oh, I wait.
It
I
is
don't
good.
go in theaters. I wait till it comes out and I see it. I saw the first one. I loved the first one.
The first one was really good.
Scary movies don't scare me. I don't like bones breaking.
What's funny is like
and-
new school scary movies. I don't think are scary.
I don't think the old school ones are
Yeah, I
scary
don't
either.
think those
I
ones are
think back
scary
in the
either.
day they were, and like new school movies aren't that
Yeah.
scary to me.
but
agree
here's
with that.
here's the thing: all of them are scary, and they make you sweat, and then you look like a bitch to all your friends.
So 3 hours, huh?
Yeah, for It Chapter 2. I'm very
I
surprised
mean-
by that.
Gilligan and the skipper got lost in that amount of time. That's insane. Oh, did I make you laugh? Did I kill you?
Yeah, don't worry, I swallowed pool water.
Oh, okay.
How long was It Chapter 1?
It was like 2 hours and 25 minutes. It was 2.5 hours, pretty much.
Interesting.
I have a news story from yesterday.
Oh, tell me.
Oscar Mayer's ice cream sandwich includes bits of candied hot dog meat.
Ooh.
August 1st, meat purveyor Oscar Mayer is branching out into the dessert game with its latest product, ice cream sandwiches with bits of real hot dog.
Do you think that'll go good with our mint chip?
Probably. Oscar Mayer announced ahead of Friday's National Ice Cream Sandwich Day, which is today is Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Today's national or international beer day too.
Oh, nice. Why didn't you say that for our beer segment?
Because this beer isn't worth it.
So it says Oscar Mayer announced ahead of Friday's National Ice Cream Sandwich Day that it partnered with New York ice cream company Il Laboratorio del Gelato to create the. I said that like such a white guy.
That's a place.
To create the ice dog sandwich, an ice cream sandwich inspired by hot dogs. The sandwich features cookies as buns, contains bits of candied hot dog meat, and spicy mustard ice cream. So, would you guys eat that?
No.
Nope.
I would, because I'm a masochist.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I think it's worth a shot trying. I would eat spicy mustard ice cream as is without the hot dog chunks.
Yeah.
Because mustard's good and it's tangy, and like with the cream and all that stuff, it might be okay. That is my rationale.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Nah.
What do you think, Gregor?
He wasn't listening.
No.
Oh my god. See, that's why when I see them talking off air, I stop.
Yeah.
Because I know that Krager won't
Well,
hear
no,
a thing
I'm really
saying.
pissed because I had like at least like 2 or 3. Oh no, I just remembered we're good.
Okay.
Spicy mustard ice cream.
Would you eat that?
I don't like. I'm learning to like mustard. I'm not a huge mustard fan.
that-
But
a
hang
thing you
on.
can
What
learn?
if I tell you?
And spicy is not my spicy.
What if I tell you the spicy mustard ice cream has candied hot dog pieces inside it?
I don't think that makes it better.
Am I trying to die?
It's not going to
I mean,
kill
you
you. It's
do
all
eat-
technically food.
You do eat
That's
7-Eleven taquitos.
that's what they
they're
said when I
kinda
got on the
the same
Titanic.
spectrum here.
Yeah, one
not
tastes
gonna
good.
kill you.
One tastes good. One sounds like taking bad, and putting in ice cream.
Well, 2 negatives do make a positive. So
Oh,
I would try it.
scientifically, that
I
would
can
work.
guarantee you one thing.
Diarrhea.
I will never try it unless I am paid to.
Oh,
How much?
I'd do it for free.
it's Krager, $5.
I would.
Not even $1.
No, more.
I would pay money to do it. I'd pay $5 for that ice cream sandwich if I took a bite and it was revolting, like gross. Okay,
Yeah,
I
throw
just
it away.
wasted $5 and throw it away.
I wouldn't.
If it's secretly delicious, then I scored.
Yeah.
If you want, you can give me $5 and I will squirt mayonnaise and throw hot dogs at you.
No, but none of
And
that
then
had
ice cream.
mayonnaise in it. That was
Wow,
not on
Krager,
the table.
You can squirt mayonnaise?
Yeah, they come in squirt bottles now. They do.
All right, so Krager, you have a story too?
Yes, so I have two.
Hang on,
Well,
let's all not listen to it.
I have another one
Oh
as
wait,
well
mine
once
are.
he's done.
This isn't really new. I guess no. Here, I'll do one for news and one for Stoked on This.
Okay.
Let's all just
So-
look at our phones and not pay attention.
So what I was doing is I was on like the YouTube thing, and I saw
On the YouTube?
on the YouTube, and something
On the
popped
line.
up that the writers for Endgame or someone in the Marvel Universe said that yes, Peggy Carter's kids are indeed Captain America's children,
Oh.
and they've known that
Wow.
since like Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Interesting.
They've known that since then.
Very cool.
So somehow,
I always-
even before like the whole time travel came in, they've always known that Peggy's kids were Captain America's kid.
Yeah.
Captain America was a father, Chris
Yeah.
Evans.
I always have a problem with like super strength people having sex. I'm like, you're just gonna wreck that
Well,
chick.
no, like also like that says like there are kids in the Marvel universe who are part super serum soldiers. Like,
That's true.
yeah, so I feel like
Does
they-
that go through DNA though? I don't know if that goes
feel
DNA.
like
I feel like that's just in his body.
super sperm?
Super sperm. That's true.
Could
That
be.
is true.
Could be a thing.
All right, Joe. What's your other one?
There is some recent outrage. Very
Ooh.
curious what you guys think about this.
All right.
I'm pissed.
All
I
right.
don't know about you, but I'm pissed.
mad.
So, a women's group in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah,
already,
I'm real
already,
outraged.
already
I'm
pissed.
real pissed.
I'm not mad. I'm on board. Let's keep going.
So they are outraged after a transgender weightlifter won gold in the Pacific Games. The group wants the competition judged by sex and not gender.
No.
This person formerly had competed in men's weightlifting prior to this competition.
Okay.
Is transgender and won gold for the female competition.
You're not going to go through that entire process where you can be persecuted and possibly killed just because of a gender switch to win a competition.
I agree.
So,
but in
I
terms of a competition, do you think
nonetheless,
it
you're-
is fair?
Absolutely, because if you believe that you're a woman and you are a woman, it's a thing that you should be competing in women's games.
Well, okay, I 100% agree. But
Yeah.
in the event of weightlifting,
Yeah, nonetheless. Don't care.
I couldn't
Because-
disagree more.
Because I'm going to say they're not doing it to win the competition. They're doing it because they are a woman.
No,
So
no,
Cam,
I
hang on, Krager, before you start. Cam, I agree with you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm with Krager.
No, okay. I just want to say it's like I have nothing against them like wanting to compete and identify as a woman and all that stuff like that. I have nothing against them. It is simply unfair to the biologically born women because they're naturally like their DNA is a little bit weaker, so it is just not fair for these women who have trained their whole lives. It is not fair to them. I have no problem with them doing it non-competitively. When it comes to competition,
This is the Olympic Games.
It's an unfair advantage.
I understand.
On the
that-
highest level, we're talking Olympiad.
Here, wait, stop. Before we get into the morality of it, you got to look at it. You're not allowed to use any performance-enhancing drug.
Yeah.
Penis
or
inten-
surgery to help
Oh,
that.
oh.
That's
Hold on.
you're kind of it's like
on,
it's
hold on.
hop
the
and a skip,
transgender woman
but it's
is
a
on
hop-
estrogen therapy and all of these things. Her hormones are completely out of fucking whack. She's doing all these things,
but it doesn't change the physiological build.
but it does. It does. Empirically, I have friends that are male to female transgender. They lose muscle mass faster than anything I have ever seen. And the fact that this woman is competing in a bodybuilding competition while doing this because they're also struggling with their identity and finally decided, like, with pure honesty, this is who I am. right fucking on to go on and win a competition as a woman in a strong woman competition.
So then I will say this. I have no problem with them doing that. It's more the competition level. So if they went through the proper channels of like going through like some kind of test to compare their testosterone levels to the average, then they're under that limit, then I would be less against
all
it.
Olympians are tested.
Because I'm more not okay with it on the competition level.
Because as long as everything is in line with it, because it would be akin to being like a heavyweight and a featherweight. Like you have weight classes, and that's how boxing works. So if they can then compare and make sure it is apples to apples on a physiological level.
If this is like the movie Juwanna Man, where this person pretended to be a woman, right, to go dominate the WNBA, fucked up. Right? Because that's not fair. Because that's not a real woman.
But here's the problem.
But if you are a transgender woman, you are a real woman.
But now you're opening the door for people to take advantage of that, because you're not. Who's going to be the jerk that's going to call out the transgender person?
It's not a jerk. Like, it is someone there that is testing everybody for different levels.
Who's going to be the jerk to be like, I think you're just doing this to get an advantage.
Jordan, easy,
what if
easy. Everyone has to be tested.
What if I tell you
Everyone
this?
has to be tested.
What if I tell you this? That they already do that. They already test your testosterone levels when you're competing in the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Did this person fall into
she
proper
passed because she
channels?
won.
Yes, but the thing is, your the testosterone maximum to compete in the Olympic Games is significantly higher than a woman's, and doesn't stop the physical advantage of someone who's naturally born male.
Then they need to alter that.
They do need to. If this is going to be a thing that's actually like
but in
a
female
scenario now,
in a female bodybuilder,
I was going to say
might have a naturally free testosterone.
I was going to say, well, we have the technology to research like what like on average if a woman's working out without taking anything, it may be higher anyway.
Or if you just take 100 people who are bodybuilders,
so they need to figure out what an accurate number is, because it's obviously too high. The other thing is one of the other reasons I have a problem with this is so far every time a trans person who used to be a man who became a woman competes in something, I believe it's like 90+% they end up winning. So we clearly have data that is showing no matter what, it still is technically an unfair advantage. Until we figure out to make it not an advantage, I will always have my competitiveness purely is the issue. So I think they need to figure that out. It's nothing against them.
No.
They need to figure that out.
You're seeing it purely as just pure competition.
That's the only thing I'm looking at. Because I know, like, if I compete in something and someone has an unfair advantage, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do something to gain an advantage like that. So I expect the same.
To me, I feel like the Olympic Games would not have a system in place to where an unfair advantage would be accepted.
And
that's
Olympic
why
Games are politicking just like any other thing.
Yes, and that's why I'm beyond okay with it, because this woman came in, regardless of the way that she was, the sex she was born with, the gender she identifies with, she competed and won.
She complied by the rules. What I'm saying is clearly we have enough evidence where the rules are not good enough and need to be altered.
Would it change anything if you knew how this person, how they performed in male weightlifting competitions prior to her sex change?
No, because regardless of what they're at, Kim also said when you're on that stuff, you're obviously gonna be weaker anyway. And also, there are a lot of different strength levels just in men in general. So no, that wouldn't have any bearing for me, because she wants to compete against women.
Also, to be honest, China could have put most of the guys in their place too.
And China was a born a woman, identified as a woman, was a woman.
Yeah.
Isn't it pronounced Gina?
Gina, Gina.
And this person is a woman. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. I think
I can see where they're coming from, where if I was in that situation and someone came in and they won, I'd be like super pissed though, because I'd be like, wait a second.
They were born what we consider to be male. Right.
Okay. Yeah, and I would be upset about that, because then I'd be like, well, wait a second now. Like, when did this become a curveball? Like, I wasn't planning for this to be a scenario that would actually happen.
Okay, this may be opening up another whole thing that we don't need to get into. Yeah, can of worms opening into. But is it
another hole? It's essentially just
anyways,
genital reassignment surgery.
If someone was a man, has surgery, and is now genetically technically a woman, and they identify as a woman, I have no problem adhering to that and being nice to them. Me personally, I will never consider them to be a woman.
Why?
because they were born a man. Like
Doesn't
they're
matter, but
like
everything about them is changed.
So here's the thing.
changed, but it's not like it's changed by surgery. It's not real. Like
No,
they're-
here's the thing. Sex and gender are two completely different ideas. Right? Gender is a social construct, and gender is the idea that you
Then sex.
adhere to.
Then I-
yes. So gender
That's
is...
why I have no problem like saying like that's fine. Like I don't mean anything against them. Just in my mind, I'm all like, you were born with a penis. You are
You know
a
what,
man.
Craig?
But that doesn't inherently make you a male.
No, yeah.
So here's the
definitely.
thing.
Male
makes
is
you a male.
Male is a gender.
Okay,
the
then-
genitalia you have has nothing to do with the way you fit into
Before-
society.
Before we go down a crazy
That's what I'm
rabbit
saying. Like
hole,
if we wanted to
Yeah.
pick this up somewhere else, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I just want to.
this is too heady for
Okay,
our
okay.
podcast.
Oh, this is
But-
my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This is good stuff. I like this.
The problem is, Krager, I'm with you right there. I will never understand it because it's nothing that I can need to wrap my head
Yeah,
around.
you
Because
can't
it's nothing that
comprehend
I
it. No, and-
deal with.
and-
so I go, do whatever you want to do. It's
No,
not hurting
and
me.
I know,
we
and
are
I-
all cisgendered males.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
At this
and-
table.
no,
we
well,
identify
But see,
with
you
being
you
male.
understand
Yeah.
a little bit more because you have been in that community and you've seen things.
I'm
in
in the LGBTQ community.
Exactly,
I
so
have
you know.
so
Where Krager
many
and I
trans
aren't,
people in my
and
life.
it's
Yeah.
very
no,
hard.
No, but see, I have no problem like if they want to like identify as whatever. I have no problem in hearing that. I'm saying like on a biological level, they will always be whatever they were born as to me, no matter what surgeries
But
they
I'm
have
saying
done.
it's to
no
you.
matter what pills they
it's
take.
to you and to me because we're never in that
But
community.
but
that
I'm
think of
looking at it
that
at
way.
a pure biological level. Like
But what he's saying is he's
I
changing
couldn't
biology.
disagree with you more, Krager. But
Okay.
They're changing
That's
bio-
another.
I'm just saying that's
I'm-
how I think, and I was wondering like I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
well, we can talk
And
about
that's
this
why-
later.
Well, yeah,
And
we
see,
can talk
that's
about
why-
it off air.
And see, that's why I never go down this hole with anyone because it's like, look, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no
to
one-
me.
Do you?
You're
Yeah,
not,
do
yeah,
you.
do
Which
you.
is where
You're not
he's
hurting
at
me.
too.
You're
I'm
not
saying
hurting me.
Krager is not being anti-trans in any
No,
capacity.
Yeah.
not at all.
But Krager is just saying that like the separation between sex and gender is challenging for him because when you're born with a specific set, that is how you were born.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have those hormones and you're going to have all of that growth and all that shit. But it's a different level that we have to talk about later
Yeah.
that is probably not listener
Wreck my gender.
Wreck my gender.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can
And
totally
then
talk about it.
the sequel, Wreck My Blender.
Yeah, that's where you just
Does
put a whole
it
bunch
blend?
of genitals in a blender.
love those.
hit
Does it
go.
blend?
I used to watch that all the
Yeah,
time.
those are
Will
great.
it blend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
we
breathe
don't want to.
this.
We don't want to
Yeah.
get too.
Don't
We don't
breathe
want to get
this.
too
Heavy.
social commentary on this podcast.
It's a good
We'll
topic,
leave,
though.
We'll leave those. We'll leave those to the big players
That's
over
my-
there.
We
That's
can do
my
it as a
wheelhouse.
Patreon one time.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Anyone else have a news story?
Yeah. I was gonna make a stupid gender joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
This just in: Jordan is a man. So
Yeah.
news story I have here. This is more of a PSA for everyone than a news story. Have you guys ever read the lyrics to the Macarena?
No.
Hey, Macarena.
Okay,
Hey.
so what was it in the 90s? Why we had these extremely sexually fused songs considered perfect for parties and bar mitzvahs and weddings and stuff.
Because sex is not something to demonize.
Yeah,
Like
so
Aqua's Barbie Girl.
Yeah.
that and also like Mambo Number 5.
Or any
What happened to
Backstreet
Mambo
Boys
1
song.
through 4?
Exactly. So I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics.
Let's do
a lot
it.
of them
Nice.
are in Spanish, so I'm reading you the English.
Hold on, but you
language.
said
Translation.
they've changed the
No,
lyrics?
these are the lyrics of Macarena.
It's just
If
the
you
translated
If you listen
language.
to more than the "Hey Macarena,"
Hi.
if
Also,
listen
did
to
you hear
more
me
than
just
that-
say the translated linguish?
Yeah, the translated language. I love
what
me
I
some
said.
language. Do
Yeah.
you like red or black language?
I like both linguish.
I'm more for linguini.
Okay, all right. So here's the first verse. When I dance, they call me Macarena, and the boys, they say, que soy bueno. They all want me. They can't have me. So they all come and dance beside me. Move with me, chant with me, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me. That's the first verse
That's
of
not too
Macarena.
bad.
with
That's
that?
not too bad.
Second verse. But don't you worry about my boyfriend. He's a boy whose name is Victorino. I don't want him. Couldn't stand him. He was no good, so he was no good, so now come on. What was I supposed to do? He was out of town, and his two friends were so fine.
Damn.
So she got double teamed by his best friend.
Yes, these are very
Yeah.
provocative lyrics. And
But they
did
sound
you
so
ever
nice
think-
in Spanish.
Did you ever, no, these are in English. They sing these in English.
Yo
these
soy.
are English verses. Everything else is in Spanish. And did you ever think they went, 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena 4 Maca 5 Maca 6 Macarena.
No.
Is that how many
they don't
guys
say
she
that.
slept with?
Yeah, they don't say that actually. That's what I always thought the lyrics were.
Actually, you're right. I did actually
It does
would
say
say
1
numbers
Maca
when I
2
would say.
Maca
Yeah.
3
Oh, man.
Macarena.
Oh no, I knew they never said 1 Maca 2.
Oh, all right. Well, that's what I had to say. Krager, do you have Uber facts?
No,
No.
I have some.
Krieger.
I have some good ones, but I didn't have enough
All
time,
right, that's
so I'm
fine.
gonna bring them next.
So
week.
we're gonna go into our Stoked on This segment.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive in level type and hype. Give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this. Stoked on this. Stoked on this.
So this is the segment after we get really philosophical. We talk about the
we are a bunch of philosophers.
Yeah, we talk about the things that we are stoked on for this week in pop culture and life in general. Hopefully it's a little bit more lighthearted. Cam, what are you stoked on this week?
I am stoked on 2 things.
2.
Number 1,
1.
we're getting rid of the fucking wild card rule on WWE.
Did they say that?
Yes.
When did they say that? Who said that?
It got
Who was saying
released
that?
yesterday. Vince McMahon said that they're going to get rid of it.
Way to go, Vince. First good move in 10 years.
In October. It'll
Thank-
be
You
gone.
want to know why? That's when the split happens
Yes.
where SmackDown
Yes.
goes over to Fox.
Yes.
God damn it.
I know. But that's when it's done. We're not dealing with that bullshit.
I
It'll,
hate it so
it'll
much.
only be, once again, a rare thing when
I
someone
hate it so
crosses
much.
branding.
All right, good.
Yeah. Hate it too.
Yeah.
Second thing is that I'm stoked on being a
Dad.
I wish, dude. That'd be sick. I want to be a dad so bad. Actually, don't remember my second thing. So this one
There you go.
yeah, but I am really stoked that WWE is finally going to
Good on you,
right the
Vince.
ship.
Nice, nice.
Did you see on Raw Seth Rollins get that fucked up by Brock?
Yes, but it was funny because that was supposed to be a response to when Dustin Rhodes got so jacked up. It was nowhere even close.
No.
I mean, he got messed up, but I'm also like, you didn't get busted the hard way.
No.
Which for fans that don't know, the hard way means actually getting busted
Getting busted open.
Because they used to do a thing called gigging where they would cut themselves so they would bleed.
Yeah.
Getting busted the hard way means
Break out the
actually
ketchup.
getting cut by
Yeah.
accident and stuff.
And so I know Vince was like, we're never going back to the gory shit, any
Yeah.
of that kind of stuff. He's like,
He
"That's not
said
what
no
I'm thinking
blood and guts
about,
wrestling
blood and guts."
anymore, yeah.
But Seth was fucking gagging and
Oh,
spitting.
dude, it sounded like he was
blood on Monday night.
barfing. Yeah,
Yeah,
blood.
It was bad.
crazy.
And obviously, if you're gonna get F5'd like that into a chair 3
On your
times
sternum?
on your sternum, into the post, and onto a stretcher,
yeah.
like there's no way that feels good on your abdomen.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
It is
Yeah, it doesn't
atrocious.
tickle?
No. And Claire and I were watching it, and we were just like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I'm
was
sure
like-
he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine, but nonetheless, like all of it was
CrossFit Jesus,
so
he's fine.
violent.
Yeah.
Like it was so brutal, and I haven't seen that kind of brutality in years.
And I'm also over Brock Lesnar.
Brutality.
Me too. All of
Isn't
us are.
everyone?
Yeah. All right, Krager, what are you stoked on?
One real quick thing. Football is officially back this week.
Yeah. Broncos 14-10 over the Atlanta Falcons. Drew Lock doesn't look as good as we thought he would be.
And it's preseason, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Still
Did you
throws
know
a ball
I'm-
9 yards behind a human person.
It sounds like you guys actually have a chance of winning fantasy football because I'm not playing this year.
You.
Oh no, you would think so.
Oh.
You would think so, but Casey is really good at fantasy football for
I
some
bet.
odd reason.
Hey
And
Joe,
we got the
hey
first
Joe,
pick.
can we collude and I'll help you with your team?
Yes.
No, he's a pick before me.
Let's do this, Kim.
Okay, we're in Sex Turtles.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, Krager, to completely interrupt, but I just picked the theme because I won fantasy last year, and that's how our team works. Is that the winner gets to pick the theme for next year?
The theme of what?
Our team names.
Oh,
so
okay.
whatever.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I just picked 90 snacks and breakfast foods.
Oh, that's a
cool.
great
and
theme.
so my
That's
team
a
name
great-
this year is the Bronco Roos.
Ooh,
That is a
Bronco
cool
Rouge.
name.
Yeah,
I like it.
All right,
I like
good.
it.
Okay. So that's really exciting, except for the fact that the Chargers running back's holding out. Okay. So I'm really stoked.
Krager's got a paper.
Tomorrow is my work picnic, and I'm going to read you all the activities we have.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Can we come?
No.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
And
Swimming-
then maybe I'll go to your picnic.
there is going to
It's
be.
at Vasa Park.
Damn it! Come on, Cam. People will listen to this after it happens. It's fine.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
There will be a swimming pool, a 274-foot water slide, alpine tube slide, face painters, soccer equipment, volleyball, horseshoes, inflatable foot darts, tropical combination inflatable, double surf wave slip slider, cannonball blaster, surf simulator, picnic races, prizes, music, and tons of fun.
What is a?
I was in until the tons of fun.
What is a cannibal blaster?
I said cannon blaster. Cannonball blaster.
Oh, okay.
It's where the Dahmer party, their remains just get shot out.
All you can eat lunch buffet. Marinated tri-tip, traditional barbecue chicken, Larry's spicy baked beans, raspberry vinaigrette coleslaw, fresh fruit salad, red skin potato salad, Caesar salad, fresh rolls and butter, hot dog grill station, grilled hot dogs, chili, cheese, and all the fixins, beverage service, soft drinks all day, beer and wine served 11 to 3 p.m., the desserts, and much more.
Craig, I can't believe you're just reading this entire flyer.
And who is Larry?
I know the title of this episode is Larry's Spicy Baked Beans.
But I'm saying, like, all that just for a company pick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
great.
really
That's
excited
incredible.
for the surf simulator because I'm assuming it's one of those like ones where like
With
they
the
have
wave, yeah.
the jet powered wave and you get to come in on that. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
I'm only in unless there's a reenactment of Slumdog Millionaire, which results in a portion of the company being fired.
Yeah.
All right, great Office reference.
We're going.
Brushing his teeth.
Joe and I are going, and we're just going to be like, yeah, like welding's dope. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, it's all right.
No,
Yeah.
just
Don't you hate it when a
no.
welding pebble gets stuck in your shoe?
Don't you hate it when the weld just welds the welders of the welding?
You know,
Yeah,
welding
yeah.
is like a portion of like you
You're-
should
okay, we're
say-
welders.
No, say you really love autoclaves.
I'm just going to say, you know what? I love acetylene.
I'm gonna be like, I'm the I'm gonna say I'm the accountant for the company.
and you'd still be fine.
There you go.
Yeah. All
Numbers are fun. All right, Joe.
We're going surfing.
Okay.
Joe, what are you stoked on?
I'm very stoked on Netflix.
Ooh.
You guys need to make a shirt.
We should make a
I haven't
ba-bomb
made that
shirt.
noise in a while.
No, you haven't.
And we have been referencing Netflix in
Yeah,
the past
Netflix
episodes.
has been great.
Ba-boom.
There you go.
All right. I'm very stoked on Netflix. The things that they are coming out
You're gonna
for their
steal one of mine now, I
original productions look incredible. One that I'm so excited about
Wait,
no matter what.
hang on, wait. Is it this?
No.
Oh,
No,
I'm stoked
I
on
love that.
I figured
Stoked on
you'd
that.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the one that I'm speaking of, it's a trailer that was just actually released this week called The Irishman.
Oh, I heard
Martin
about it, yeah.
Scorsese Irishman
Yeah.
featuring
What?
Al Pacino
Yes.
and Robert De Niro.
Yes.
What?
It's a
Have they been
gangster
together since
film.
The Righteous Kill?
Trying to think of it.
I don't think they've been together
before
since
that.
The Righteous Kill. And that
I
was
don't
like
think they have.
2009.
Mine.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
Yeah.
I don't think they. Yeah.
I'm so excited for this. The trailer looks incredible. Mafia movies are my favorite thing. I love Goodfellas, The Godfather, Bronx Tale,
Right.
Departed, all of them. I love mafia movies.
And you're getting a series.
I can't wait
It's
for
gonna
The
be awesome.
Irishman.
It's gonna
Not
be
only
amazing.
that, the other things that are coming out from Netflix. Have you heard of Red Notice?
No.
Starring The Rock?
What?
Was it about Russia?
Coming out on Netflix. Six Underground, another film coming from Netflix starring Ryan Reynolds.
Sick.
Well, we already know me and him are on bad terms right now.
Netflix is
There's-
coming out with
there's bad blood.
It's
Gold
bad blood.
in the next couple months, and I'm so excited for what they're doing. And you know, it's all in a response to Disney Plus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, also Glow Season 3 is coming
Yes.
out in a
Yes.
few days, which is great. And then,
also, not to mention,
yeah,
I know you liked Buffy. Were you a Veronica Mars fan?
I wasn't,
That's
but
on
I want to
Hulu,
get
right?
into
Veronica Mars season 4 on Hulu.
I want to start it.
No, they also
don't-
came out season
And-
4 of the movie.
No, they have season 4 on Hulu, and have already announced season 5. That's
I thought they came out with a movie. Oh, the movie already happened.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't
Well,
know
it's
if I'm
actually
allowed to.
on that. Morgan and I just started watching Veronica Mars. We never watched it before.
It's really
so.
good.
Yeah, I haven't started watching
So
it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this or not, but the aforementioned company that you were speaking about prior to Hulu may or may have a pitch meeting about a certain movie that we have brought up that I wrote.
Squid Fist.
Wait, seriously?
May
Squid
or may
Fist?
not have a pitch meeting with Netflix about Squid Fist coming up next month.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
That is
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Could I be
Can we
Squid?
be cameos?
Yeah, I want to be in the background.
Yeah, you guys will be there.
I want to be behind Squid.
And so the thing is, I'm going to be trying to fight them to get me to direct it.
All
If
right.
I direct it,
That's
you're
gonna be difficult.
If you but I also have ties at Netflix. I have friends in the in production at Netflix.
wow.
I have all this stuff, so I might have some leverage.
This is gonna be fun.
Dude, I want to die in Squid Fist.
If it's gonna happen, I'm gonna kill all 4 of us doing a podcast in
Yeah.
Squid Fist.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be amazing. I'm gonna die right now. That's
I'm
so
almost.
cool.
I'm so superstitious. I'm like, don't tell me
I know.
about it.
I know.
Everyone just do that. Okay, so
Is this real wood? Quick.
Yeah,
it is real
this
wood.
is real
Get the
wood.
wood. Knock my boner.
so listeners, don't tell anybody. However,
yeah, listeners.
however, it is on the table.
I could always
Nice.
cut this
So-
part out too.
No, don't cut it out
Okay.
because it's exciting.
Okay.
And I didn't say anything genuine.
Okay.
Can we,
It was all hearsay.
Yes,
I
hearsay.
heard this.
It's conjecture.
can we pitch a mini series to them called Wreck My Netflix, and it's all
Us?
yeah, it's all these
If-
skits that we have planned.
Oh my God, dude! It'd
If-
be like I think I
Where
you
it's
should
just
leave
like
kind of
only
thing.
like 10, 15-minute
Yeah.
If
episodes.
Squidfist is successful, absolutely.
Oh, I'm so down for this. I'm so, down for this.
there is a chance. There is a chance, a very slim chance, probably 1%.
That's exciting.
But nonetheless,
It's still cool.
I'm going to be going into a pitch
That's so
meeting
exciting.
with Netflix executives.
So that's probably your second Stoked on This. You forgot.
yeah. Well, no, I didn't want to bring it up until we started talking about Netflix. And then
I got to keep going on Netflix.
Yeah, keep
because
going.
the thing that I was stoked on is Invader Zim. It's
Yeah.
called Enter the Florpus, and there's a
Doesn't
trailer.
your friend do
yeah,
animation for this?
Holly board animated this movie.
Oh, that's super cool. Well, the trailer is really funny because it's literally just Zim and Gur in a toilet laughing hysterically. So
Gur is the greatest.
yeah,
thing ever.
you know that it's going to
Gur's
be
the
good.
greatest
yeah,
character.
Gur is great. And then the second thing that I'm stoked on, guys, this thing is insane. So do you know what this is? Do you recognize
Oh,
this?
that's
It's a
the
building.
Shining.
Yeah, it's the Timberline Lodge, which is the set for the Overlook Hotel
Yeah.
from The Shining. This is in Government Camp, Oregon. This was like the exterior
Right,
that
right.
they used. And they also used a lot of the interior, too, but they would use that in the Anawane Hotel.
The,
Right.
it's
I
not
think
even
it's-
called that anymore.
It's not? Okay.
The Awani.
Yeah,
It's
the
now called
Awani.
the Majestic.
Okay.
And that's in Yosemite.
So those two were the two. Now, December 1st, a thing called On-Set Cinema is doing a screening of The Shining in the Timberline Lodge for $70. Yeah, it sounds expensive.
That's not
but
that
for
steep.
$70, you get access to the grounds all day. You get to go into all the rooms, like the Gold Room
Wow.
and the cafes and stuff that are featured in the movie. So, you heard the Camaro? Yeah.
So we're gonna do
that
a
was a
wreck,
Camaro? That
wreck
wasn't
my
a motorcycle?
wreck my Stanley Kubrick, right?
Seriously, we
Hell yeah.
should though. It's only up in Oregon. That's not that far.
That's not far.
I
That's
have
a road
family
trip.
in Oregon.
Yeah, that's a road
He's
trip.
got
How
family in
how
Oregon.
close
Actually,
is
I'm-
government
when is
camp?
this?
December 1st of this year.
I am so down for
I'll
this.
be on
and
spring
they're
break.
giving
winter break.
discounted room rates for this event.
Let's actually really look
We
into
should look
this.
into
Yeah.
it.
Do you know where the hedge maze is that they filmed?
It was not here.
No, I know it wasn't there because I
it
know it was 3
was-
separate locations.
yeah,
Was that in Colorado?
The hedge maze might have been in Colorado. I don't know off the top of my head, but I remember reading it. So I was
Yeah.
so into The Shining. Like it was my
Because I
favorite
know
horror
they
film.
had one
Still never
location for the exterior of the
You really
hotel,
haven't seen it?
one location for the interior of the hotel.
Well, they used
and
this
then-
for quite a few of the interior
yeah.
shots too.
Oh, they use this for a lot of the well, like you were saying, the gold room, but a lot of the actual main rooms.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like they use that. A lot of the crew quarters.
Really, the
And, like,
Awane Hotel was only the lobby, I think.
It was the lobby. No, it's the lobby, the room where Jack is typing.
Yes.
And the
Yeah,
crew
that's right.
quarters where it's all like the pantry and
the kitchen area and
yeah,
everything.
the kitchen
Yeah,
area.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
the Awani.
That's so cool. Okay, do you have a happy birthday segment?
I do.
Okay, so us splitting the episodes into Patreon and this isn't really making it go any shorter. So
Well, but then again, we have brought up some like
we did bring up some crazy stuff.
And a large portion of this in the beginning was still B-roll content.
No, it was only 5 minutes.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on to happy birthday. It it's your birthday. All right, Joe, explain what's going on.
Welcome to the Happy Birthday segment. This is the segment where we recognize the celebrities and notable people who have birthdays this coming
'cause
week.
they really don't get enough recognition.
Right? We need to recognize these people. You better recognize.
You better recognize.
So basically what's going to happen, I'm going to give you 3 hints as to who this person is. And Jordan, Cam, and Krager need to tell me whose birthday is coming up this week.
Chris Pratt.
Use your name
Jordan. Joe's.
to chime in. Use your name to chime in, and we'll loser brings beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 1.
1.
He's the 44th President of the United States of America.
Okay.
I feel so bad that
I know, me
this.
too.
He went to Harvard Law.
Of course he did.
Krager. Bill Clinton.
Incorrect.
I just wanted to. Bill
He is
Clinton.
married to Michelle.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is the correct answer.
Which is funny because last week you schooled me, Cam, that Barack
went to
met
Harvard
Michelle
Law.
at Harvard
Yep.
Law.
And here's the thing that killed me is that I had thought just now, I was like, well, Donald Trump's the 50th. I didn't even think he was 45. And I was like, so it can't be Barack. And I was like going back. Oh, man, I had 2.5. Well, I had technically had.
Yeah, 2.5 men.
Cam's still thinking about transgender stuff.
Right, yeah, which is my entire existence.
That's a lot more than 2.5.
I had fucking 2 pints of Pocock and a beer and a half of this shit.
Of Aldi.
Yeah.
Barack will be 58.
Really?
Oh, he's not that old. I thought he was older than that.
No, he's not.
I thought he was younger.
Can we get him back?
Well, he
Number
didn't
2.
die.
Number 2. Born in South Africa. Academy Award winner, Golden Globe Award winner, and winner of Best Actress Award.
Cam, Charlize Theron.
Correct.
You know what's funny? I was gonna go with either Charlie Coppola or whatever that guy's name is,
Yeah.
or Taika Waititi because he's from South Africa.
No, he's
right?
from New
The
Zealand.
thing,
Oh, New
the thing
Zealand.
that changed it was I said she won Best Actress.
Yeah, you said she,
Yeah.
and
No,
I was, like,
thinking
I was
thinking
wrong.
Nicole Kidman, but she's from Australia.
She's from Australia.
Charlize will be 44.
Which is the
Good
same
for
thing
her.
as South Africa.
Charlize is an incredible actor.
She looks incredible.
Duh.
Number 3. He is a 5-time NBA champion. Point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Jordan.
Krager.
Cam got it.
Derek Fisher.
That is correct.
Yeah.
The last,
I would not have
the
gotten
last
that.
hint was known for making a game-winning buzzer beater with .04 left
Yep.
on the clock.
Derek Fisher is the only jersey I own from basketball.
And you got him
You had
I
a
got.
when he was
two
on the
jersey?
Lakers, and then like 2 weeks later was no longer.
I
a
had
Laker.
bad luck, so I got a Fisher jersey, and then the next season he was off the Lakers. I got a Derek.
Or was it Brandon Marshall?
No, not
Broncos.
what's the- Broncos. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Decker. I got
Eric Decker.
Eric Decker, and next season he was off. I'm like, I'm gonna stop buying freaking jerseys.
I have a superstition with my jersey thing. Anytime I get a player with a jersey that I really like, they either get traded, injured, or retire.
Yeah, it's so-
and so I have a Dodger jersey with nothing on the back, and my Bronco jersey has my own name and my number from
And it's
when I
weird 'cause you
played
got
sports
injured
from
a
when I
week
was a
later.
kid. And I did. I kid you not. I bought
Oh,
that
wow.
and I broke my ankle pretending to be Roman
Damn.
Reigns.
Oh,
Nice.
hey, we've all been there.
So it's 1-2 to 0.
1-2 to 0.
Derek Fisher will be 45.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so depressed. You got a basketball one.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Number 4. She has a net worth of an estimated $1 billion. Has a clothing line, cosmetic line,
Krager,
and an
Krager.
app.
Jordan.
Kendall Jenner.
Incorrect.
Jordan. Kim Kardashian West.
Incorrect. She was on Keeping with the Kardashians, though.
Kylie.
Oh.
Kylie Jenner
I
is the
couldn't remember
correct
which
answer.
of the two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember which of the two.
You know
Kylie's
what?
the makeup
I
one.
assumed he said Kylie, and so I was like, it's got to be Kim. Then I didn't realize he said Kendall, and I should know because I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I just know
Thank
one.
you, my
I just know
sister,
one's hot
Kelsey.
and one's not.
What do you mean? They're both attractive.
The model's
Kylie
hot.
is not
The
attractive.
model's hot. The makeup's
Kendall's the model.
Yeah, Kendall's
Kylie's
hot.
the makeup girl.
not. Kylie's
They've all
not.
had too much work done.
Anyway,
Either way.
So much work.
did you see
All
Bill
of them.
Nye's thing about too much plastic in the ocean?
Yes.
Oh, so
So
good.
is
Why were
it
the
3 to
Kardashians at the
1 to
beach?
nothing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's 1-3 Krager.
Kylie
sorry.
Jenner has a net worth of an estimated $1 billion. She turns 22 this week.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, and also, oh no, wait, no,
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
lame.
Her sister.
What are we doing with that, lads?
Very scary for the Lakers this year. Her sister is now dating Kyle Kuzma,
Great.
which means the Lakers are in trouble.
Don't tell me
Yeah.
it's Chloe.
No, it's her sister.
Kendall.
Kendall? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Kendall?
fine. Who
Ah,
cares
no,
about
that's
that?
fine.
but
Kendall's the good egg.
No, but
Chloe is the Death
But
Note.
Kendall still dated a lot of NBA players.
All right, number 5. Twilight. Pitch Perfect.
Jordan. Damn it. Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick is the correct
that is
answer.
I didn't know she was in Twilight. I'm like,
Hit number 3 was Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Hit
Yeah.
number
It wasn't
4
the Hilton
is
commercials?
Damn, she's hot.
oh, I thought it'd be
Yeah.
the Hilton commercials.
Anna Kendrick will be 34.
See, I can only remember her in Scott Pilgrim. I can't remember her in Twilight.
Oh, she
was the
awesome in
friend
Scott
of
Pilgrim.
Bella.
She's so good in Scott Pilgrim.
Number 6, The Happening.
What's happening?
The Last Airbender.
Cam. M. Night Shyamalan.
That is correct.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that guy.
Oh, no.
That's,
M. Night?
that's the real twist.
M. Night will be 49. Krager, do you have a point?
Nope.
Number 7, Hook.
Krager.
Jordan.
Krager was first.
I realized that my guess is not correct because he's dead.
Was that your guess too,
No, I can't remember his name. Is it Al Pacino?
That is incorrect.
What's his name?
Jordan, give me an answer.
Robin Williams.
That is incorrect. Meet the Fockers.
Cam. Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman is the
Damn it,
correct
I couldn't
answer.
remember
I
his name.
forgot Dustin Hoffman was in that.
He's the best Captain Hook iteration ever.
Dustin Hoffman will be 82.
Oh my
so
gosh,
in the
you
Molitor
know.
family, Hook is like the only thing that connects all of my fucked up family together.
Oh, really?
And we love Hook so much.
I-
It is one of my favorite movies ever.
Are you telling me it's the only thing that can really reel in your family?
Yes, absolutely.
Cam, can you also not answer anymore so I can just try and not bring beer?
Beat me at least.
No, because this is the one that I only have 100% confidence in is Joe's birthday round.
Number 8.
Collusion.
That's not true. You all know this. Number 8. Goliath. Bad Santa.
Jordan.
Krager.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Correct.
Yeah.
No.
Goliath is a show on Amazon. I actually worked on that show.
Did you?
Yeah. Billy Bob Thornton will be 64.
My cousin.
Do you
works
guys
with
remember
him.
when he was married to Angelina Jolie and
Yes.
they carried vials of each other's
Yeah.
blood and
Yep.
necklaces around
Yeah,
their
my-
neck?
But I'll
cousin-
forgive him because of his role on Fargo.
He's amazing. Billy Bob Thornton's one of
Sling
the
Blade?
greatest. Yes,
What
one
was
of the
what was-
greatest actors
is
ever.
Giant is Billy Bob's newest show, right?
No, Goliath.
Goliath.
That's the one
Yeah,
you said.
The
yeah.
one on Amazon.
Yeah, I think my cousin worked with him on that.
Nice.
No.
Number 9. He goes by his initials. Started in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Jordan.
Oh, Krager.
Justin Timberlake.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
But he is one of the 5 members of NSYNC.
I don't know any of the other members.
Cam, J.C. Chazé.
Correct.
So I just lost.
I
being
said
able
my
to-
name before Cam did, but I wouldn't have got it right.
He's like Lance.
I was gonna go with freaking
Joey
Nick
Fatone?
Bass.
No, before because
There's
I said my name.
Lance, Joey, JT, JC.
JC,
Who's the 5th?
Lance, Joey, JC, JT, and Chris Kirkpatrick.
Brandon.
I always forget about Chris.
Yeah, he's the one that
I
had the
actually
weird
I
hair
said
and
I said
pineapple
my
head.
name before he said the third thing, so he shouldn't have said it. But I was gonna say who's the pretty boy from Remember the Titans and all the movies?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gosling.
He was in the Mickey Mouse.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was.
That's
He
what I was
was.
gonna go with.
He goes by RG.
That was number 9. Number 10. He is a 6-time champion,
Of what?
musician, and songwriter.
Jordan. Chris Jericho.
Incorrect.
Oh, he is. He's in
He
Fozzy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. 6-time champion, musician, and songwriter. When in Rome and the Sex Turtles.
Dude, guys, come on.
Krager.
Just say your name.
Krager. Joe.
Yeah! I made the joke at the beginning. Krager got a point.
I forgot that your band name was When in Rome, so that threw me off.
6-time podcast champion, musician, and songwriter.
How do you remember how many
When in-
times you had the shit? I don't
I had to
remember.
listen, I had to
You
go
had to
back
go through.
and- yeah.
We should have let Joe get it right. So
When in
That's his
Rome,
own
Sex
birthday.
Turtles. It is my birthday this coming week on
Yeah, it
Friday.
is.
I will be 30.
3-0. Joe is gonna
I guess
be
Kreger
30.
is bringing beer next week, which is
Kreger-
okay because I've been bringing beer the past 2 weeks.
That
Kreger,
works.
do you
I get
want-
paid next Friday. So
There you go.
Krager, do you want the bonus question?
I
Because you
do.
probably get it.
Just for Kreger. But if I can beat him, he
No,
has to bring
Cam, you might be able to beat him.
2 different beers.
He was the NBA #1 draft pick in 1985. Went to college at Georgetown.
Kreger, Patrick Ewing.
That is correct.
Nice.
Center for the New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing will be 57.
Good job, Kreger. You still lost. So
Hey, I got the sports question right. That's my job.
One of the two.
all right, cool. So now we're moving on to our final segment of the show.
Trivia.
Who's
Trivia.
supposed to
We
bring
have
trivia?
you.
Oh no!
Did you not bring trivia? Well, Cam may be walking to the ring uncontested right now.
I'm kidding. I wrote trivia.
Okay.
Got him.
Kreger is not one to like
Forget
not
things.
do
You know I'm very-
the podcast.
I'm very
Yeah.
particular
Yeah,
about
does
that.
not be prepared for the podcast.
Outside of Uber facts.
Well, I've seen. I don't think they're that enjoyable, but you guys like them. So
I like
I
Uber
love
facts.
the Uber
Yeah,
facts.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, for me, it's like I forget, and then like I don't want to bring half-assed Uber facts.
Right.
So, but I picked 4 things I really like. I just couldn't figure out which one I wanted to alter.
Well,
So-
you got a whole week now.
Yeah, and I have a whole week now.
Today's.
Ta-da.
All right, so what are we doing it on, man?
We are doing it on
A bed.
holiday trivia.
Holiday.
I decided, was like, I want to bring something like no one's gonna expect, and it is holiday trivia.
Holiday. So Cam is the champ. We chime in with our names, and one of us might take the championship.
I just got a text message from 2 coworkers. Shout out JP and Scott. They want to know where we are recording this podcast because they're like, we want to go.
Everyone wants
a lot
to be
of
on
people
the
want. A lot of
podcast.
people.
Yeah,
want to be
a
on
lot
the
of people
podcast.
want to be,
A lot
be
of
here
people
or
because
even
we're
just
super
watch
cool.
it happen
Oh,
live.
fun
People
fact.
into it.
They're at Pocock right now.
Oh, nice. They're around the corner.
They're right there.
We can
And
go.
It's almost over.
We can
And
go
we're
meet
almost
them
done.
before we jam.
I just realized this first one's kind of racist. But anyway,
Kwanzaa, Camp Kwanzaa.
during what ancient festival did masters temporarily serve their slaves? Ooh, I'm just gonna skip this because I can't read these. These are a lot of
Yeah.
weird names.
Why do you choose trivia questions that you can't read the answers?
Because I thought, like, I read the question, like, that seems like a good question. All right, so here,
Obviously not.
number 1.
Uh-huh.
What holiday was established in California in 1966 by scholar slash activist Dr.
Camp
Yeah,
Kwanzaa.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a UCLA professor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, that is cool.
Yeah.
Cam
It's
would
key.
know
He was
that.
an African American studies professor at UCLA.
You would
Nice.
know that.
I celebrated Kwanzaa one year with my best friend Michael Davis. Shout out Michael Davis, who is a surgeon now.
Ooh. Like a surgeon.
I knew someone named Michael Davis when I was like 5. I played flag football with him at Parks and Rec. I want to know if it's the same guy.
Yes, it is the same guy.
Are you
because
kidding
we
me
played
right
flag
now?
football together. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. His
This
dad's
is
name was
crazy.
Vince. His
Yes!
mom's name was Janice.
Yes, oh my gosh!
Dude, that's my
the
best
same
friend.
guy!
That's my best friend in the whole world.
Shout
So,
out Michael Davis. Oh my gosh,
one of the
that's so
coolest dudes
crazy.
in the universe. That's insane. Santa Clarita is so small. He's my best friend in the universe. He's an orthopedic surgeon now.
and everyone is dead.
How many best friends in the universe do you have?
How many best friends?
85.
I don't know, 30. I don't care.
Okay.
Continue.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I celebrated Kwanzaa with him. It was
Oh
actually
my
really
god,
fun.
people know people in Santa Clarita. So crazy.
All right, next one.
What % of parents admit to stealing Halloween candy from their children?
Ooh.
100.
90, 50, 30,
Georgia.
10. Jordan.
50.
Incorrect.
Joe. 90.
Correct.
I was going to go for it, and I didn't go for
Yeah.
it, so I didn't
My
get the
dad
point.
stole all of my Reese's peanut butter cups and almond
Oh, my
Joys.
parents would not be allowed to. All right. Gregor, you got to
Everyone
really
always
go.
tries to steal the
All right, let's
Reese's
move it
peanut
along
butter
because
cups and the
Gregor.
almond joys.
Gregor has.
No, I just got text.
Oh, okay.
What is the best-selling Christmas single of all time?
Cam.
Jordan.
Cam.
All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey.
No.
Oh, damn. Shoot.
I was surprised this one too.
Jingle bells.
No, not even on
I
the
have a guess, but I want to hear your.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, White Christmas, Blue Christmas, Silent Night.
So now, okay. So my
Hang on.
original guess was going to be White Christmas. So now I'm torn between two answers.
Come on, it's the Drifters, man.
No, it's Bing Crosby.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Bing. Bing Crosby's White Christmas. Though I'm torn between that and Elvis's Blue Christmas, I'm going with White.
Bing never led you wrong. It is White Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's racist.
Since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone.
Dreaming of a white. Okay, go ahead.
I still like the Drifters better.
Also, a little fun fact. It is not only the best-selling Christmas holiday single in the United States, but also the best-selling single of all time with the estimated sales excess of 50 million copies worldwide.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
What number is this?
We're on number
Your
3.
questions.
Number 3.
Oh, no, we're on number 4.
No, but they're different.
We're on number 4. We have 3 points on the board.
Which holiday takes place on March 26? Festival of Sleep Day, Bubble Bath Day, Hula in the Cola Day, Make Up Your Own Holiday Day.
Jordan, make up your own holiday day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know
that?
Because I remember that being a thing. And being like, what the hell is this?
My holiday is masturbate and drink an entire 40 day.
Dad, you did it already on this podcast.
I did. I already masturbated on this podcast.
What holiday became popular after it was featured on an episode of Seinfeld?
Jordan.
Joe.
Jordan.
Festivus.
Festivus
Damn
is
it.
correct.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes.
I got a lot of grievances.
Do I only have 1 point?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I thought you were doing good with that Kwanzaa one.
Yeah.
yeah.
What British holiday is named after a man who tried to blow up a government
Jordan.
building?
Guy Fawkes Day.
Damn it.
Yes, it is.
That's such,
And it's
remember,
spelled-
Remember the 5th of November.
November.
It's the day after my birthday. That's why I've
Never
And
remember
I've never
the
heard of
November.
Fox spelled F-A-W-K-E-S.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've never seen V for
Fawkes.
Vendetta,
You need
huh?
to watch V for Vendetta.
I have. It's been a very long,
A long time.
Like
It's a
when it
great
first
movie.
came out on DVDs, like last time I saw it. Celebration of the Jewish New Year is known as what?
Cam, Rosh Hashanah.
That is
Damn it.
correct.
Yep.
I couldn't remember what it was.
I
It
thought
was like
Yom
running-
Kippur for a second.
I know.
And then
I
I
was
was like,
running
that's
through
not
all
it.
the words in my head. I was like, which
Yeah.
one is
Those
it?
were all
Rosh
the ones you
Hashanah.
know. So now we're all like,
3-2-2.
yeah. You shouldn't have called him out.
I shouldn't have.
What part of the chocolate Easter bunny do children eat
Cam.
first?
I think
The ears.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Hang on. 4, 6, 8. We got 2 more points. 2 more.
What holiday was created by a vote of the United Nations General Assembly in 1981? United Nations Day, World Youth Day, International Peace Day,
Joe.
International Earth Day.
Jordan.
International Peace Day.
Correct.
Yeah.
I might just let Joe get this next point if I can to tie it up.
I just realized one of these we've talked about previously, so I don't want to bring it
But I
up.
also don't want to bring trivia, so
Yeah.
The practice of decorating Easter eggs can be traced back to which country? Greece. Rome?
Joe.
Joe.
Greece.
Incorrect. Egypt? Africa.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Egypt.
Incorrect.
Cam, Africa.
Correct.
So,
Hey, Krager,
Yeah.
that is not correct. Because Africa is not a damn country.
It didn't say, I'm sorry, it didn't say country, it just said trace back to, and I just, sorry.
well, in any case, Cam won the title again.
Yeah, he
I'm
won
bringing
regardless.
trivia. What can you do? But you know what I have? I do have the money in the bank, so I could cash that in whenever I
true.
want
You
it.
could. Are you going to do that right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Just don't make me do trivia again. I've done it 6 out of the last 7 weeks.
Can I say that every time I have won the title, I've retained for 2 times. I've won, then I retain, and then I lose it for 3 weeks, and then I win, and then I retain. That is the method and model.
Well, it
that
sounds
I
like
have
I'm
grown
bringing
with.
Friends trivia next week.
That's so cool. That's so
Oh,
cool
I would
because
kick
no one
butt
gives
at
a
that.
shit.
I give
would-
a shit
please do
because
that. I would
I
kick
am the
butt.
champ. I am the Wreck My Podcast champion of the Wreck My Podcast Championship.
I would just like to let it be known that that only 1 out of the last 7 weeks have I had a chance to win the damn title.
That is
Preach.
true.
That is funny.
Something coming up in the next few weeks. Not sure when we're going to do it exactly, but we were talking to our friends over at the brew interviews. Sorry, the brew interviews, and we're gonna do a hostile takeover where they're gonna do our show and we're gonna do their show.
No way.
So
Oh, I'm into that.
We switched templates. I'm not sure if it's gonna be next week or maybe the week after, but we're scheduling it now. So keep your ears to the ground, if that's a saying.
Cam and I can be lesbians.
Yeah, you're the lesbians. We're Robbie. So
I'm just gonna call you Robbie the entire
that's fine.
time.
But Robbie
And Joseph's
Robbie.
gonna sit in the corner
Robbie.
like
Robbie. Okay, so cool. That's our show. This is the part of the episode where I plug it up. But it's really long, so just go check everything out in the show notes because we've already gone way too long. Everything's down there. It's cool. I do want to mention Ben from Petrified Gumbo Music for making our Stoked on This song. He's a cool guy. Go check out petrifiedgumbomusic.com.
Yeah.
Everything else is in the show notes. You can support us. You can find our Instagram and Twitter. It's all there. It's
Amazon,
fine.
Redbubble.
Yeah, everything's there.
Everything's
It's
on
good.
our website, too.
Thank you to my guests for being here. This Wednesday, we have the episode coming out on Minority Report. So that's going to be a fun one. Yes. And finally, thank you to our listeners, because without you, we wouldn't have any reason to hang out around a table every week. Goodbye.
I like that.
Bye. I love you.
I like and I love you all.
And I appreciate all of you.
I've got
All
a
right,
question.
You guys ready to
a
start
question
this?
for you.
Yeah.
We should
I'm
record
pretty sure
all
that
of us
last
doing.
one we were so loud. I feel like. Maybe not.
No, we were fine.
Were we
weren't.
fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna sound clean. We weren't peaking. though.
fine.
Hey, just so you know, it's not that high class. They're twist-offs.
We should record ourselves
Carter
doing
and I
all
both
of
pull our keys out.
Jordan's intros.
That would be funny.
I found us a singer
What would you do?
because you know how many grants that the Canadian filmmakers get.
Yeah,
Like
I could
Hugh Grant?
Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna make that joke.
I'm down. If they gave me
gonna
a
make that
Hugh
joke.
Grant, I am sorry, everyone. I'm gonna marry Hugh Grant.
Actually, what's really
He's
funny.
so handsome.
What's really funny is my one of my mom's close friends. She's like she's like the director of like the film, like she's director of film at UCLA.
Oh yeah.
And
all film.
they were,
Wait, hang on. Are they hiring film faculty?
I can ask her.
Please do.
Anyway, so they were honoring Hugh Grant, and so people of the age of mothers,
Yeah. His target demographic.
yeah, are like grew up like with him, and like he's really hot, and so like she got to like help him with his robe, and so she texted mom, was like, I got to put a robe on Hugh Grant.
Oh,
Nice.
You may need to get accredited for that though.
Putting a
Cam,
robe
for
on Hugh
the-
Grant.
Yeah, for the UCLA thing.
No. I have
No?
a MFA. I could teach at any university.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
He has a motherfucking attitude.
I can't teach at a public. I can't teach at a public school because I'm not accredited. But I have enough credential to work at any university.
So you can work
Okay,
at a
okay.
college, but not a high school,
Yes,
because they don't want you to fondle the little boys.
Yeah, too late. And then also there's.
You work at an all-boys school.
I
And it's a high school.
Yeah, I know, but since it's a private school, they don't check for accreditation.
Yeah.
So
Or
this year,
Megan's List.
So after Megan, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Megan's Law.
Oh, Megan's Law.
But after
hell is
that's
It's like
it's like sex offender.
It's like Murphy's Law, but for gays.
so sure.
Gosh. Is that the Jonathan Van Ness Law?
There's a oh man. There's a after my third year, there's a law in California that after I teach at a private high school for 3 years, I can just take a test and get accredited. So after this third year, I'm going to get accredited, maybe be able to find a public school job which pays more, and then if not, my goal is to be a film professor someday at a college. But that's why I got my MFA.
And a film professor just like, I profess my love for film.
Yeah, which is what I do every day of my life.
Yes.
anyway.
Okay, let's start this
let's go.
episode.